Okay, we are back. This was a crazy tournament. Uh, got back, came back from last place literally, to be now be in the money. Gonna give this another try. See how we're doing. Hopefully, if you can't hear me, let me know. I'm trying to work on the settings, get some things figured out. But I figured since I made it in the money, I might as well see see how this works out. So let's see. I tried to schedule one as well, so I don't know. I did launch a live. Um, let's see if that conflicts. I may have to close this down. We'll see. Hopefully, there aren't two streams. King 9. Let's delete this one. There. Okay, yeah, thanks for the advice, Josh. I'll have to fix that. I don't, you know what? I need to set up a Discord. That's the one thing I have an account, but I've never messed with it. Is that the best way to communicate with like the community about streams and stuff? Discord. I'll have to look into setting that up. I hear you, Andrew. I miss it. I really do. Um, yeah. I'm hoping maybe someplace will get lucky, or I'll get lucky and someplace will get a machine again, but I'm not too hopeful. It's been a while at this point. Um, I was hopeful because Bluff, he knows somebody now at Gila River, and um, he, sorry. Um, so I was hoping maybe he could use his connections to get something there, but he didn't. Hasn't been able to either so far. And they removed him from their other casino. There. Oh, what do we do here? So yes, I should show you. Like I have to go way back to the beginning. Okay, so where I was running pretty good. Um, what was the bad beat that got me? It was this. It was this. So this second hand that I played, I flopped a set of twos here. It was king. He bets out. I go all in, and he tanks for a while and then calls and ends up rivering the king on me to get the bigger full house. So that was a brutal one I had. But so I was in literally in last place, and I jumped into this kind of late, actually, just to try it. I had my son needed to finish some homework before we go work out, so I jumped into this late. Um, and I did. I came back. Um, what's prizes here? So this is a pretty good prize. It's $33. It's a bounty. Top prize is almost 1,500. If you guys can see that. Ooh, queens. This is bad. I'm gonna get. I like it, but they often get me knocked out. I have two knockouts. I have two bounties so far, so I've almost covered my buy-in back again. But we're gonna raise this. Ooh. What do we do? He's aggressive. I'm gonna let him bet into me. I'm gonna see the flop. If it's a safe flop, I may pop it. Oh, I got too many in the hand. This isn't good. Crap. Okay, okay, may have saved us. I was tempted to jam it there. Interesting. He didn't bet it. That's a pretty safe card. I think we're gonna bet. Another safe card. He could have the 5, 7. Let's check it down. Nice! Nice! He didn't like that king either. Man, I should have jammed it. I would have doubled up. Oh well. I'm not sure why they removed the bubble craps machines. I actually never got a straight answer. There are quite a few regulars at that place. Like literally every time I would go, the same people would be there, and they'd always be playing on those machines. So, and I would typically do kind of my hit and run. I'd do a 30-minute video, and I'd get out of it to process it and post it and stuff. So I wasn't there that regularly and couldn't get the inside scoop, but they said they tried to find out why they removed him too, and they couldn't find out. So I looked at it in the numbers. I guess, you know what, I have to admit I was pretty profitable on them. I really was, especially for casino gambling. I probably made more on bubble craps than I've ever made in my life of doing card counting from blackjack. So like, and I used to do some pretty big stakes for a while. I didn't go crazy in that, but it was an incredible year. So I was either on to something, or they just weren't getting that much use. I don't know. It was weird that they got rid of them. The only place that probably could get them here locally would be Talking Stick Resort, which is my favorite casino here anyways. It's the most Vegas style. I could go to Vegas. It's a short flight, but it's lost a lot of appeal to me. It's expensive. The amenities and benefits and stuff are not as good as they used to be. I used to get crazy comps there. But the food isn't as good. Honestly, the food at the casinos here is better than what I've had in Vegas. Oh well, let's just do a typical raise, a little 2xer. So if I do go back, if I do go to Vegas, I didn't feel like I had any sort of edge, so to speak, in Vegas relative to Phoenix. I felt very comfortable on my Phoenix machine. So if I do, I'll do some videos for Bubble Craps, maybe even try to collab again with Bluff. Oh, look at this flop. Look at this flop. Look at that flop. I think you gotta... He's betting into me? Okay, let's hope another diamond doesn't come and the board doesn't pair. He's betting into me. Okay, that's nice. I hope he has an ace. I hope he has an ace. Oh, shit. That kind of... I think that cooled it. Maybe he has a 9, but... Damn. The 10 was a bad card. Oh, he called. What do you have? King 6. Wow, I could have... Would he have... How would he have called a bigger bet? I didn't get maximum from that, that's for sure. I'm a little surprised he called that. We are now 24th out of 49. That was an incredible flop. Hey EJ, how's it going, man? We're running good here. I don't. If you watch my early, you should you should check the highlights from my previous stream. It was brutal. So many bad beats. So many, and I stayed alive. I made it into the money, but awful. It may be low. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm working off of this microphone, and I'm not sure if this is helping. Um, and I have it turned up as high as that can go. Microphone. Let me check my audio settings though. Actually, tell me what this one sounds like. How does this sound? Does this sound better or worse? That sounds better or worse? All in blind. It's a little early for that. I'm running pretty good. Does this sound better or worse? Okay, the mic sounds better than this. Let me see. Actually, I can go to YouTube and hear it. Ace 10. Ugh. Okay, the mic sounds better than this. Let me see. Actually, I can go to YouTube and hear it. Okay, that sounds okay. That's on the web, through the webcam. Let me go to the mic actual. Let's try this one. Okay. Okay, new setting. New setting. Yeah, I have it turned up all the way on the microphone setting. So, is this better? Let me see. It's soft. Why is it so quiet? It's muffled. It's soft. Why is it so quiet? Do the webcam. Okay, let's go back to that. Tell me how that sounds. It's louder. I don't know why. So I went back to the microphone. It doesn't sound as good. It's softer. But this has more background noise. Okay, let's go back to that. Tell me how that sounds. It's louder. I don't know why. So I went back to the microphone. It doesn't sound as good. It's softer. But this has more background noise. Okay, let's go back to that. I'll stick with this until I can get the microphone fixed. I don't know why. So I went back to the microphone. Yeah, okay. I'm still not great with like this editor. Like why does my chat window in the stream show up so weird? Why is it shifted like that? How do I fix that? I don't know, there's weird settings on this. We're still alive in this somehow. 40 left. And I'll show you, I've got we're way down here. Oh no, we're 27. 30, so I get only 2 bounties, but that's enough to cover the buy-in. Well, I'm off by $3, I guess. And then we're down to 40. What's the prizes here? 35 bucks. Okay. We gotta move up. We gotta final table this thing. Yeah, it's louder. The background is, there's not as good of noise canceling. I need to figure out the microphone issue. And how to use, like, this. I gotta say, I don't think Streamlabs, this thing's super user friendly. Ace 2. Get out. The place I would most like to play Bubble Craps, and I feel like they have maybe the best machines, are the most consistent ones, is the place where Greg Gulova plays in Indianapolis. Oh man, look at that run. Are you kidding me? Fives, look at that. What a setup. What a setup. I would have hit the wheel. He hit the full house, and this guy has 8s. Wow. See, I'm telling you, the site is crazy. The runouts are nuts. But I like the consistency of his machines. In fact, a lot of the data I gathered historically was from his videos. So I don't know if they've done similar changes, but that might be a fun place to go and play someday. Yeah, they do. You know, oh man, this is kind of a fun hand to play. We catch some good flops. Yeah, let's see. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Okay, if he bets, I would wager he does not have a. Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. So they have Bubble Craps at the Harrah's Auction, which is in Maricopa, which is really far south. And the traffic is horrible. They have horrible construction there, and they don't have a very good infrastructure. A lot of the casinos here are around the Indian reservations, so quite a bit of it isn't built out. Oh, look at that, aces. So for me, that's about an hour and a half drive one way. Let's raise it. I should have maybe just 2x'd it. This might scare him off. But I want pair draw to go all the way up here. I should have just overplayed it. And they have nice machines. They will not let me record there consistently. They actually keep telling me when I've gone in there every single time I've had issues, and they keep telling me you have to get security. Every time that I went there, I would have to get it again and again. So they're not very friendly when it comes to recording. But for Bubble Craps, they have the best setup at local. The best local setup, for sure. They have Crapsless. It's just too far out of the way. I'm okay with Stadium. Like, if you went back to my channel, I actually started with playing the Stadium style at where was it? Talking Stick. And then they got a whole new setup, and it's a great setup. They did a big renovation there with their poker room, and then they did a virtual build out for all their virtual games. Oh, look at this. Jeez. Nines. Ace 9. Look at that. Ace 9. That's so bad. So bad. So bad. I just don't prefer it. You have to, you have to, move so fast with your bets. It's not very good for my style as well. Though they do have a setup where you can do like you can program your bet in to save you time. It's okay. It's just not my preference. I prefer the individual. And talking stick is it's the best proximity for me for sure. If they were to get the individual machines, I would go back to doing a lot of videos and see if I could track the data and actually see if there was something going on there or not. But I don't get a sense that they're gonna get machines. I did send their marketing department an email, with my info saying, hey, I'd do exclusive videos if you were to get these machines, and I linked to the Interblock website where they had them, but they never replied. And I messaged them on Instagram as well. So I think it would probably take somebody of Bluff stature for them to actually listen. I think my channel's too small. And maybe they didn't like me. I mean, like, I have to be honest, like, they'd never mistreated me at Gila River, but maybe they just didn't like me. And they didn't like me doing videos there, because it was a pretty overt way to get me off the premises. See, what is this? Like, why is the chat on the screen so compressed like that? I don't see it all. I need to figure out what. Again, aces again. Fisher Tito. How do we double up here? Pop it. It's the worst. We got to do a raise. Get some chips in the middle. This is crazy. I don't want 4 people in the hand. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it, Chino. Oh, no. Okay, we're all in. We're all in. All in. We're jamming. Let's see if we might get a King 10 call or some shit like that. J9. Shit. We got him! Yes! Doubled up. Whew, open ender. 12, guys. We're in 12. Whew, that was tricky. Whew, we got him. Say 12th. What's the 12th pay scale like here? Not bad. We're moving up. We're moving up. Not bad. Oh, ace 4. If I didn't have him behind me, I would probably push him, go all in, and go for the bounty. But I don't like the ace rag. It plays horribly after the flop. Somebody get out. Ace 10, yeah, it was behind. I can tell. Look at that. Look at that. He got him though. You got my bounty. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta raise it. I don't wanna. Okay, we're just, you know what? We're gonna let him do the raising. We have position. I'm gonna just smooth call in. Man, the cards turned here a little bit. I don't wanna get ahead of ourselves, but let's see. Not very good. But I am gonna call. 10's money. Ace or King's still pretty good, so I'm gonna stay in the hand. Not good. If he's got 2 pair, he'll call. I'm I'm bluffing. Oh, I bluffed! I got through it! Wow, I rarely bluff, guys. It just seemed like he got scared. That was big. We're up to 6th. We're up to 6th. We're moving. We are moving. Look at that. I got a message, Hunter Killer. He was on earlier. Final table would be nice. It was a big hand. $53 big blinds is a lot. I wish Tito were not here. That's not the best position for the big stack. Because he's second. See that 9? That's a nasty 9 at the end. Kept him in the hand. Tito's running pretty good. So many hands. I'm barely playing any. Look at that. 13%. That's really low. Holy shit, he got a call. Wow. What a flop. He had so many outs. So many. He missed them all. His hand wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Damn. Let's get in. I don't want Tito to call. What do you guys think he had? Where's the hand? Where's the hand? Oh, yeah, here. What do you think he had? See, Queen Jack is suited, especially. It plays well after the flop, that's why. It can be tricky too. Like something like this. You run into ace king a lot of times. I'm 11 of 25 right now. I was literally in last place after the second hand. Oh man. I thought I'd be rebuying in. And we'll just see a cheap flop. Flop a set of fives. Here it comes. Damn. Ugh. Damn, that's a tough card. Got it. Got it through. That was a tough one, actually. 8. I knew if he went over the top, he had me, so I had to try it. I represented the 9, basically, I think. And then maybe ace 9. Ace 2, Tito. I don't want to get into a hissing contest with Tito here, but maybe we'll flop the nuts. See, this is potentially a trap hand, right? I have the ace high flush, but he could already, I could be drawing, he doesn't have queen. He wouldn't know. If he had a queen, he would have checked it. Okay, we didn't catch. I'm gonna get away. I didn't think he'd bet the river, but he might have kings actually. Oh well. That's a trap flop though, I'm telling you. I don't know, you know what, I should look at those. I saw those on there. I see that here, the road to, let me turn my music down a bit. I saw that on here. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Let's see how I do. I should give it a try. I did one of the free rolls, the $1 million free roll, or a free roll for an entry into $1 million thing, and I won that, and I ended up getting entry, and I had some bad beats to get out of that one, but that was $1 million total prize pool. I could give it a shot. I don't know. I mean, let's see how I do. I need to start doing a better job tracking my stats. So I know how much I've won and lost, but I haven't been doing the detail on the specific tournaments. I'll show you what I got on that. Let me share this window. We'll get out of that. It seemed to show it there, and then hide this one. Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna hide on one. Okay. So yeah, here are my stats. Why did that stay on the screen? I keep track of pretty granularly, like each tournament, how I do. And then it all sums up here into my summary. So I do play better when I track my stats. It's kind of a grind and a pain in the butt to track them. I wonder why this is staying on the screen. That's so weird. So I'm pretty good. Like decent ROI, good in the money. I need to definitely get the final table percentage up. That's a gap in my game. I'm probably playing too tight at some points, but maybe you guys can give me some pointers there. But that's what I got going on, stat-wise. And so my goal is to get to 10,000, and then I can I'll do a main event buy-in. I'll roll the dice, so to speak. So extra screen will hide that, and we're gonna show that. There we go. Got it working. Cool. Figuring this out. Oh, awesome. Thanks, man. I'm going to try it. I should try it. I think I can. I don't know. You guys can play. This is something of note. Oh, what a run out. That 5 on the river. I by far have a lot more bad beats put on me than I put on people in this. Like you'll see, if you go watch that first stream, I must have had like 6 of them. It was incredible. I tend to get my money in when it's better, so maybe I'm conservative. I don't know, but my stats are pretty normal. This is overly tight, I would say. It's just kind of how I was forced to play early because I got crippled, but in the second hand. So, but thanks. That's awesome. I'm gonna try it. I tried. If I won that, I would absolutely do that. Absolutely. And I need to see how I fare in some of those satellites. People play a little bit differently in my experience. Like they're very maybe hyper aggressive early, so you can pick up some cheap stacks early. Cheap or people will overplay bad hands early because it's free or cheap and stuff. So I'll give it a try. Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm Ann Droops, by the way, on there. I probably should go and change this. This is my old poker name, if you caught my earlier stream. Um, Somebody had told me that people play differently against women, and so I should try playing that way. So when I played a long time ago, back in like '06, '05, back then, um, I was a woman online. I was Ann Droops on the British sites. That's where I like to play. So I went back to that, but I think they play differently against women. A little more, maybe overly aggressive. I think that might be it. I've actually had a couple of bluffs in this tournament that were pretty timely. Yeah, I changed it. I know. I think I could message them to see about it getting Dr. Options or Dr. O or something back. I think I could. I might try that. Um, Probably bring a little attention to my channel. If I do that, I need to do a longer delay probably on the stream. I watched some of Daniel Negreanu's streams, and he does like a 15-minute delay, which is way too long. But yeah, that would be might be a good idea. I'm kind of curious how they get affiliate money and codes and stuff. Like, I'm not in this for the money at all, but I mean, if I'm doing it, I might as well figure out how to optimize it. One thing they're missing from this site is they don't have a player chat or anything. So it's not very interactive on site. And maybe they learned from the old days that how toxic the chat could be, but I kind of miss that. Okay, I'm not calling this. I think he knows I'm super tight, so he's probably making a bet. Let's get out. Let's get out. They made some decent improvements. I gotta give them credit, like the multi-table functions. I can see they maybe were treading lightly and just bugging it, debugging, figuring out what their issues were as they've added some more stuff. They need to, they have the hand analysis option. Here, I can show you this window, which is kind of intriguing to me. Let me switch windows here. This one. So the training, but they don't offer it for tournament play. Oh, I can't show you that screen yet. So they have this, but so if you buy chips, you get the hand analysis tool. So I am kind of curious. I've never used the poker GTO, so that would be cool if they do go to the MTTs. I'd be curious how it would suggest I play a few hands, because some of them are I do find tricky. Be interesting, the suggestions. Yeah, I saw that. I'm glad they definitely are making improvements. And they pay out. I had no problems getting withdrawal from them. So I've had no technical issues. Oh, break time. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Make sure the boys are okay. Let's see. Oh, I got a break window. See, how do I change this? How do I make it so get rid of username? Okay, I'll be back. 12 of 22. We're pushing it, guys. We got this. Not a great seat, I gotta say. The big stack right behind us. Yeah, so the Jackpot MTT. So I played in the, I like that little thing. Oh yeah, I need to go back to the, well, I'm on break, sorry. Let me go back to the table here real quick. Like that one. There we go. So I won the B one time. I won the B, and then I finished 12th in the A on the same day. So that was the closest I've come to a significant one of the bonuses. I always do the mini A and B because I'm trying to stick to micro stakes at the moment. But I did. That's the closest I've come to any real significant bonus to win and almost make the final table in the other one. And then I've made it in the money quite a few times, and both of them on the same day. So I've hit that $50 bonus, and I think it's what, is it 500 for the, if you do the larger one, the double, yeah, the double A. Oh, jeez. I think we gotta raise it. Damn, guys, I want to juice it. I'm going off. No, I can't juice it because I have too tight of a rep. We're just gonna call. Just gonna call. I'm too tight to juice it. He's gonna fold, and I kind of want to call, so we're gonna play it safe here. Oh wow. Damn. Okay, I guess I'm glad I played it safe. I can get off of these now. Damn. I can fold them. I can do it. 10-8? Oh my gosh, he caught. He caught. Yeah, see, I was right. Good read. Ace King, that's what I thought he had, so. Good fold. That was kind of shitty. He would have called it. I think he would have called my all-in with queens there, and I would have lost and been knocked out. I don't know why I had a feeling about that. I'm not sure why. I guess 10-8. Yeah, those 10-8 suited, those suited hands you can catch big. Hey Billy, how are you doing? Oh, God, I hate deuces. I hate them. I don't want to raise them. I'm gonna fold them. Oh, I hate deuces. They just get counterfeited too often by larger pairs on the board. Let's see. I would have raised with them later position probably, but not. I don't like them here. I tend to, for whatever reason, I guess that makes sense. If I've got too low cards, you know, somebody likely has other ones. Thanks, man. I miss doing them. I mean, I guess I can take solace in, I beat the casino, right? I can say that in some ways. They actually removed the machines. I think it was because of me. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So I'll show you the prizes, the prize pool here. This is a pretty decent one. 1493. So my goal is to get to 10,000. So I'll do a main event buy-in if I do it. But I want to kind of approach it through micro stakes. the satellites and stuff rather than just a big buy-in. This is totally a trap. I'm gonna fold it. Yeah, 1812 is totally a trap. And right now I am up 2,936. So I'm close. I'm gonna limp in if I can here. That's an ugly flop. What are you doing? Are you juicing it when a horn hits and going big? I had some good runs on that. I did. I just don't have any convenient local casinos that have bubble craps. I could do blackjack if I wanted, you know, in person, but I always get backed off, actually. Even when I'm not even consciously counting, maybe I play a certain way. I don't want to raise this. I kind of feel like I have to. I'm gonna get out of this hand. Sorry, let me see what this is. I'm playing like a nit here. I probably should have called this, but let's see. I just have a bad feeling about this hand. Yeah, okay. They do. They definitely, at least back in the day when I was doing them, they ran in streaks. I know Hunter Killer 13 saw that too. Is you can really run up those horns on there. There's a good fold. So what are we, 13 and 20? We're still alive. Still alive. Damn, 2 broadways. We're gonna fold it. What are the casino rules like up in Canada? Like California here has. I'm in Arizona, but I know like California has different rules in terms of like what they can play, how they play certain games. Like I don't think they do roulette the same. Craps maybe is different too. There, how is Canada just a lot like Vegas? Oh, thanks, man. I like doing them. I think I was onto something. I must have been for them to actually remove them. Because I'll tell you, if you ever went to the casino where I was playing, that place was always busy. It was difficult for me to actually get in to do my videos. So that's why I started going early in the morning, because I was just able to get on the machine. So they were doing good business there on those things. Yeah, they need to. Do they force you to do that stupid pre-roll, like, you know, confirmation and stuff? That's so annoying. It just slows down the flow. I like that I don't mind if they do the pre-roll vig or whatever, but and they want you to prove it, but they were smart to add that click option where you could just say yes for all of the future rolls to do it and stuff. That was so much smarter. Oh, man. Man, I'm getting bullied here, guys. That's a good bet by him. Man, I can't do a move on him. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I knew they had done some updates to the machines. I was not very trusting. Back in January when I was doing some extras, I noticed just a difference. My stats had started kind of trending a little bit lower, and I had some reservations. So maybe it was good fortune that they removed the machines, especially if they were doing some updates. There's a good video that came out that I think I posted it in my last one. I'll have to dig up the link. I should dig up the link. But the guy checked it. He kind of was looking into whether they could rig them, and he did some simulations on there. It was very fascinating. It was good, very well done. But I think Interlock could have done the same thing. With the simulation, you could see. I'm going to dig up the link. Let me dig it up. Man, we need some cards here, guys. Oh, I did in the post. There we go. That's where I did find it. Here. So at some point, check that video out. It's not very long. It's only a couple of minutes into it, and you can see that he starts doing some simulations on it. And it mimicked what I was thinking was going on, is what, or potentially would be going on, is you've got an upside of the dice with finite set of numbers there, and you can control a few things in there, and there's no rule on how big the pop has to be or anything. Oh, he got lucky. Okay, wow, let him run out. Tito. Whew. 15 of 50. We're in last place, guys. We're in last place. Oh man, this may keep some people from raising, which would be nice. I'll get to see a free flop, but I'm in trouble here. 15. This morning's I finished 17th, I think. I think it was 17th. I'd love to see the flop for free here. Yeah, let's do it. Shit. I gotta play it, guys. I'm probably out-kicked. If I get called, I'm out-kicked. But I'm so short-stacked here. There's no guarantees I'm gonna hit a top pair again. Shit, this is a tough one. If they trap me, they trap me, but they may think I have a 3 or 10 at this point. No. All in. I just got rivered, maybe. Whoa, we got it through! We got it through! What'd you think he had? The ace actually scared me a little bit. I knew I had him with the king. What do you think he had? Or I had a good feeling I had him with the king, the way he played it. He would have, I think, gone over the top on my bet if he had it. had a king with a good kicker. But maybe the ace scared him. What do you think he had? We're 8th. 8 of 13. Look at that. We made $100, guys. Pair of 10s. Maybe. That's pretty. That was a possibility. That's what I thought when he called it, and he thought, am I betting a 2? I think you're right. I'd rather not be. The reason I made the bet is I didn't want to be put to making the call on the ace. If he had an ace, he's obviously going to call. But he was forced to make that decision. Look at that. Classic. Classic. That is classic Texas Hold'em. Down to 13. Nope. Yeah, we're down to 13. Yeah, I think you're right. Which puts me in a tough spot with the eight when the ace came on the board. If it was not an ace, I would have played it differently. I think I had to call at that point. If he had gone all in, I would have called. I was kind of pot committed. 9 of 13. We're still alive. This guy's even sitting out. Still hanging here. So first, let me show you. Here's the payouts. First is 1,000, almost 1,500, 1,493. Second's 941. Third is 675, basically. Oh, he's letting me limp in with this hand. Interesting. Oh my god, I hit a straight, guys. We gotta slow play it. Holy shit, we flopped the fucking nuts. All in. All in, baby. Come on. Oh, we got a call. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No! No, guys! Oh my gosh, no! Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. It happens to me all the time, guys. 12th. We flopped the frickin' nuts. That was horrible. That was disgusting. When I saw that... When I saw the turn, I knew I was in trouble. I see these bad beats so often on here and how they play out. I didn't even slow play it. I guess I check raised, but... Oh my gosh. Let's see this. This is the replay. Any suggestions on how to play that better? Flop the nuts. That's huge, guys. I would have been the leader, right? I was... Oh no, I can't. Ah! It shut me down. I didn't get to say... I would have been the chip leader. Oh well. Okay, well, I did the best I could. Like, you can't get it any better than that. Um, Bummer. I was in the final table if I win that hand. Like, oh well. I'm gonna call it on that. Maybe I'll be back later. I got a few hours. Take care of some stuff. That was brutal. That hurt. Um, Hope you guys get luckier out there. I played it pretty well, I think. Yeah, I was in good shape. If I win, he caught runner flush. He had queen. Would he have queen jack of diamonds, and he caught running flush cards. It shut down the table, unfortunately. That's too bad. Though I can't get. Once I stop this, you can go back and watch it play out in real time. That was awful. It was horrible. It was so bad. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna do this more. This is kind of fun. Hopefully, I can keep it entertaining for you too. And I appreciate the suggestions. But I'm gonna take a break and get to it later, maybe. So you guys have a good one. Get lucky out there.